guys, in this video, we're going to talk about XL Fleet. Now, nice and tight in here on the daily, so we should get a move in here either way pretty soon. Now, we do have this fib level here that we drew back in April, and obviously we broke below that. We went down to $5.80, $6 range. But now we are back up above that $7 area. So we're just going to go ahead and leave this fib on, and that's going to be our main support going forward, that $7 range. Now, resistance-wise, what are we looking at? Well, going forward, just look at your nice big hold numbers, $8, $9, $10. But really, there's two resistances in here that I'm watching personally. And it's going to be that 50-day moving average right now, which is right around 1076, and your 200-day moving average, which is right at that $13 mark, which is more or less your 23.6 fib level that we have drawn here. But until then, just worry about your nice hold numbers, 8, 9, 10. Once we get above that 50-day moving average, then we can start worrying about these fib levels. But that's going to be your main resistances to watch out for going forward. RSI right now, 34, stochastic, 63. Nothing really to be worried about in here. We have an earnings catalyst coming up in a couple weeks. And obviously, those earnings catalysts sort of trump everything on the relative strength front. So nothing really to be worried about in here. Now, options chain, what are we looking at? Well, tons of call volume, tons of call open interest. Everybody's speculating to the upside in here. A little bit of call skew, nothing really crazy. Your IV rank is right around 61, albeit we don't have that big of a range to work with. So there's not a whole lot of data points in here because this is a relatively new stock. So it's 61, so take that as you may. Also, your IV percent for your May expiration cycle, your May monthly expiration cycle is right around 125. So again, that is relative to what has happened with the small amount of data that we do have. But again, that is still pretty high in there. That's still pretty juiced. After earnings, you should see a contraction down right around 10% to around 115 or so. So we'll see what happens in there for earnings, but right now it looks like everybody's speculating to the upside. You have about a $1.30 expected move by your May monthlies, but as tight as everything is getting in here, we might see 2 to 3 times that expected move by then. That wouldn't surprise me at all. We do have a negative beta in here. So it is -4. So basically we do have a little bit of inverse correlation with the market. So what we're saying by that is market goes up, XL goes down, market goes down, XL goes up. That's how we're trading currently right now. But again, that is all relative and it all will change, but just a little bit of negative beta in there. There's something to kind of keep your eye on. So like when the market rips up and XL doesn't go anywhere, it actually pulls back. That's why, because you have a negative beta currently. So until that happens, we are trading just a little bit inversely with the market. So just kind of keep that handy as you're kind of trading XL going forward. When you're looking at it like, oh my gosh, it's so tight, what's happening? You know what I mean? The market's going up and running. That's why, because little inverse correlation there. But again, everything is just really tight in here, waiting for a move either up or down. We'll see what happens. We're just going to keep an eye on that $7 level. Resistance is going to be that 8, 9, 10. Support, your main support is going to be that 7, but also watch out for that 6 as well. And $1.30 move by May 21st is what's expected on your options chain. So we'll see what happens in here. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check us out on our social media. We have attached the links to our socials in the description. And we also have a swing trading service if you're interested. There's more information in the description below.